Good evening, Professor and classmates, and thank you for joining me on my presentation on the impact of conflict resolution on childhood depression. In recent years, there has been a growth amongst the depression in children and adolescents. There are numerous factors that contribute to this, such as social media influences, entertainers, economical status, even their personal life, academics. I chose this topic because it resonates with me. As a child, I didn't always have the most up-to-date clothes, and I've had a little issues at home, so I wouldn't say I was depressed, but I definitely was troubled. And my only outlet I had was in school. I had a guidance counselor that would come and take me to her room, and it would only be for a half an hour, but it really helped me. So that's why I decided to choose this topic. And childhood depression can lead to unfortunate events such as academic failure, self harm, maybe harm to others, and the ultimate unfortunate event, which would be suicide. During my research, I actually did find an organization called the National Alliance Mental Health Organization, and they already have a program where they provide programs for families and caregivers to show how to provide care for children experiencing mental health issues. So I would propose a modification to this existing program by incorporating it within a school-based setting. I would create a conflict resolution program centered around dissolving the conflicts children face in order to decrease mental health symptoms. For instance, say there's a kid, is foreign, they just came to this country, they don't know much English, and they're trying to adapt to our life here in the United States, and sometimes kids could be mean, to be honest. So they're being bullied, they're not on the same level, or a student could be being bullied or teased in school for not maybe being in the same economic status. Kids go to school and you have kids from all walks of life. So my solution would be to implement this within a junior high school just to test it, focus on kids that are troubled, and create a safe haven for them. I would create a program where troubled students feel comfortable talking to their counselors in school and even amongst their peers, and exhibit certain tactics such as debates and mediation and groupthink just to get together and resolve the issues. I believe implementing this program will provide adolescents an outlet with their personal dilemmas, maybe something going at home where they feel comfortable talking it and even confronting their peers. It would be good to have a place where kids could come together and talk about how they feel or how others make them feel. And this would be a safe outlet. The setting for this, of course, would be in a junior high school, in a high risk setting, a place where it's maybe low economic status or they're having a lot of violence. But of course, whoever is giving these conflict resolution mediations or groups will have to have extensive training in constructive controversy, mediation, and knowing how to pass on other conflict resolution skills, so even when they're not in a safe haven, they can practice them. As I was doing my research, I Sandy 2006 presents the role of conflict in which demonstrates adolescents are able to view parties in a third party perspective. So this basically means that at a certain age, adolescents are able to put themselves in other people's shoes and see how they're making someone else feel. So they can say in a mediation, for example, oh, I didn't like when you said this to me, or I don't like when you said that to me. This made me feel this way. And the adolescent is old enough to think and say, if I was this person, I would feel this way too. Um, Another research I was looking at, Crissell, 2014, discusses mediation as a process where two opposing parties can resolve their differences with assistance of an outside party. So again, if you're in a school setting and you're with your guidance counselor and you're having a dispute with another student, you can sit together and she can intervene, he or she can intervene and say, okay, well, this is where you went wrong, this is where you went wrong. Do y'all both see the issue between you two? Is it possible that y'all can come to a common ground? Is it possible that you can grow past this? Also, Crissell states that the mediation services have grown in recent years in resolving conflicts based on cooperation rather than someone winning or losing. So it's both two people coming together, finding a common ground, rather than one person being right and one person being wrong, which works out. Also, Crissell indicates that the skills of a mediator plays an important role. Again, the mediator must have the proper skills and training in order to implement training into others. So, in conclusion, I believe if this program was implemented in any school for that matter, junior high school, that it will produce higher academic grades, less confrontation, which may disrupt the learning environment, and happier students, which is basically the ultimate goal. So I believe that's it for my presentation. I want to thank you guys all for listening and watching. Of course, this is just a draft. I have a lot more work to do and to include and research, but I would love to hear you guys' comments. Thank you.